Hi there, it's Carl Irwin, the Common Magician, and I've got something simple for you. Just a quick conversation first, though. Finally, my ebook and video download random did get a review. It's not been getting reviews. It kind of concerns me a little bit, but did get one review. Again, if you've purchased it, I highly recommend that you put a review up at Penguin if you have not done so already or have not attempted to. I know it takes some time to get through the material. But I do invite your feedback, your honest feedback, if and when you are ready to do so. One quick thing about the review, one comment that was made in the review, which was a good review, by the way. The first thing was that it correctly stated that I'm prone to run-on sentences. Guilty as charged, right? That's definitely the way I roll. Obviously it is a self-published work, and it's more of a compilation of notes put together, and it is edited, although it is only edited by me. It's not like it's looked at by a lot of other people. That's not really a concern that I have. It's not something that I pursue. I certainly don't have a staff, and I don't do these things professionally, but I do put out, I think, material that I believe after my review to be comprehensive and comprehensible, right? So that you can read it, understand what I'm getting at, and it does cut to the point. Now, the other comment that was made in the review was again, this confusion about why I call myself the Common Magician, and a concern was expressed that by calling myself the Common Magician, by having that moniker, that it may keep people away from the material that I make, as if that would be something that is undesirable, right? To be a common magician. I do want to explain this. I have no intention of changing that because of the reason why I call myself the Common Magician. I think it's good to be that kind of uncle or aunt, whatever, that kind of person with a family, right? Kids in your life, where you're the one that's known to do some fun tricks from time to time. Everyone had that uncle. Everyone aspires, I think, at some point it has the responsibility to take on some small repertoire of tricks that they can perform for young people in particular, and fascinate the young minds in your lives. I think that is just something that is kind of normal to culture. My deal is that I don't want to just perform for my nieces and nephews occasionally. I want to perform for my nieces and nephews and have all the adults in the room scratching their heads as well, right? In my mind, being the Common Magician is not about doing simple tricks that everybody knows. It's about performing effects in entertainment that is puzzling to absolutely everybody, and is of a high quality, a very high quality. That doesn't mean it's difficult, again, which is why I think that this material that I present is more in line with everyday people. So if you're thinking about individuals looking at the magic shops and wondering what kind of products they can invest in that will make them a superstar magician, yes, the way I describe myself and the way I portray my material and the thought that goes into my material does not necessarily draw those kinds of folks. I think those folks are unrealistic entirely, right? The vast majority of people, I think, that purchase magic from the effects shops, from the magic shops, are younger people that are looking to be the next superstar in magic, at least in their own minds, or at least getting some kind of notoriety among their circle. And that's fine. They're going to go after the stuff that purports to make them the next superstar. First of all, I think that's a lie. I think that being a superstar requires a whole lot more than a really good effect. It's going to require some innovation on one's part, and also the establishment of a persona and the ability to interact with people that is going to be a cut above the rest. And that goes well beyond the effect that one buys or the method that goes into it. And that's not my interest, right? My interest is actually for realistic people that say, I want something that's going to be accessible to me, but is going to give me a lot of wow factors so that when I do something in a random situation in the office for people or for young people or for family and friends, it's going to be well beyond kind of that normal, interesting uncle kind of repertoire. It's going to be a true magical moment, and that's what I'm interested in. And this is not necessarily about, again, picking things that purchasing things that are very difficult. It's really just about picking out the good ideas that are accessible to someone who cannot practice with any regularity. So, I mean, just for example, you're in a situation, you have some change, you've got a bunch of coins, and you can pick up a coin, and you can show the coin, and you can rub on the coin, and you can demonstrate that the coin slowly bends, right? This is a mere matter of preparation. It's not about difficulty. It's about opportunity in preparation, right? I mean, obviously, it can be taken a step further, where you can take another coin, a penny, right? And you can put the quarter around it and further bend it around the penny. Right? This is the kind of magic that I'm interested in. It's about preparation. It's about being ahead. It's about having just the right gimmicks on you for a very ordinary time. Not really difficult at all. There's no real sleights involved in this. It's about just presentation and opportunity. This is common magic, but it's a cut above. It's a cut above, right? My goal is to make the common magicians out there, like you or me, people that do things for family and friends, to get us into a place where we're doing really high quality, amazing magic, not the normal kind of repertoire, but stuff that goes well beyond removing thumbs, right? And making rubber bands jump between fingers, kind of the typical things that everybody knows, or some kind of dollar bill or paperclip trick, or some kind of riddle puzzle, right? I'm thinking about stuff beyond that. That is the common magician, and that's the stuff I'm interested in. And that is the kind of market that I market to. And if it means that some young people with aspirations don't go for my stuff, or even some older people with aspirations don't go for my stuff, that's fine. That's fine. I'm after a different market. So magic for the common magician. Anyway, good luck with that, and happy magicking.